Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be having a look at what is currently going on and what the divine wants you to know in this current energies that we're working with. I can see that there is a lot of emotions that are on the cards. Oh, you're releasing, you're manifesting, things are starting to move for you. I like the cards that are coming up for you, but it looks like it is a feeling of a transition that you're going through, leaving one situation and entering a new situation that is bringing up new beginnings, where you're seeing that your wishes are starting to get fulfilled and granted. I like the cards that you have. We are going to be grabbing some tarot cards as well. As I always tell you, it is important to always allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing these readings for you, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. If you could subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, that will be awesome. Okay, so we have two tarot cards that have fallen, and you are receiving the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands, passion, fire. We are going to talk about it all. Okay, so your intuition, allow it to tune in and really start receiving the messages that are meant for you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. If the message is not fitting, don't force it to fit. Remember, it is important to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, as well as your ascendant sign. So like I said, there's a feeling of currently being in a transition, because the first card that you received saw you very much in your emotions. I've got a light over here and it's reflecting on the cards. Saw you very much on your emotions. So our card is saying that I cried because I reached my limit. I feel that for some of you, there is a feeling of being heartbroken, a feeling of being disappointed, a feeling of probably finally putting that nail in the coffin and saying goodbye to a situation. Because I feel that for some of you, you have been taking on a lot. You have been forgiving, you have been accepting people back in your life time and time again, and they are just there disappointing you time and time again. So you are in that sense of, I feel that I have really tried. And so I feel that for some of you, there are some important chapters that are starting to close. But as these important chapters are starting to close, something new is coming up, which is really good. I told you that you had your card, which was saying manifesting new beginnings. And this is where the divine is wanting you to focus your energy. Because if you focus your energy, making your wishes known, communicating to the divine what it is that you want, you're going to be seeing that opportunities are going to be coming in. You're going to be seeing that things are starting to feel a lot lighter. There's almost like a feeling of healing that is on the cards. And it is interesting because I feel that for some of you, before you step into the energy of manifesting, before you step into the energy of new beginnings, there is that feeling of really just sitting with your emotions, feeling your emotions, processing your emotions around a situation that has transpired. For some of you, I feel though that before you make these new beginnings, before I do start talking about that, I'm going to turn the camera down so that you can see the cards, okay? So I feel that for some of you, before you finally accept these new beginnings that are on the cards, let's just push these cards back. Bear with me just one moment, my love. Okay. So beloved, what I was saying to you is before you finally close this chapter once and for all, it feels like there is a moment of being stuck in indecision. There's a moment of feeling confused. There's almost that feeling of analysis paralysis that is on the cards. Because it's interesting, because we're starting to walk towards the new moon that is coming up on the 30th of May. And I feel that for some of you, up until the 30th of May, you could just be feeling stuck in this situation, you could just be in that energy of processing this situation. And then as the new moon is coming up, this is when you are going to be getting up and starting to walk towards what it is that you're wanting to manifest, okay? I always tell you that I do the prayer and candle services. And so if this is something that you are currently considering at the moment, if there are some feelings, maybe cutting some cords, maybe welcoming in the new beginning, there are different candles that are available on my website. I'll be doing the prayers as usual on the new moon on the 30th of May. It could also be on the 1st of June, depending on where you live. It's just one day here or there, okay? So whatever it is that is happening, I feel that for some of you, you're just going to be wanting to really release these emotions, okay? And as you're releasing these emotions, you are then getting up and starting to open up the doors of opportunity, okay? And as you're opening up the doors of opportunity, the divine is saying that make a decision, because it feels like the energy of confusion could be pulling you back to this situation. So the divine is saying that once you have left this situation, burn this bridge to a crisp, because this situation has proven itself time and time and time and time again that this situation always ends up in some type of heartbreak. I feel that for some of you, this is transpiring in different parts of your life. You're just experiencing one setback after another after another. If it's not your money, if it's your health. If it's not your health, it's your love life. If it's not your love life, it's disappointment because people are just letting you down or bringing disrespect into your life. So whatever is happening, there's a feeling of finally just saying, I'm sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And then you're getting up, claiming your power back, cutting those cords and starting to walk into this energy where you're manifesting a new beginning that is here. However, remember I told you that we have the new moon on the 30th of May. So it feels that even though on the 30th of May or around about that time, you are ready to start walking into your new life, into your new chapter, it feels that there could be an invitation for you to go back to this situation that has caused you a lot of pain. There's an invitation. So the divine is saying, choose one. Are you going backwards or are you going forward? Which one is it? If you're deciding to go forward, the divine is saying that once you have cried, once you have drawn that line in the sand, it is now time to bend the situation, bend that bridge to a crisp, so that you don't leave an opportunity for yourself to keep on going back to this situation. It almost feels like a karmic type of situation that is on the cards, okay? So the divine is saying that stop returning to someone who keeps, I'm trying to read this upside down. So stop returning to someone who keeps hurting you, all right? So there is an invitation to finally break the cycle, all right? And I feel that as you are breaking the cycle, this is when you can truly then feel that, you know what, I am now finally ready to really focus on my future. Because when we're looking at the new moon in Gemini, we still have Mercury that is currently retrograde. And we know that when Mercury is retrograde, this is when things are just not really just moving swiftly, smoothly forward. Because when Mercury is retrograde, there could be miscommunication. When Mercury is retrograde, you could be forced, or you could be feeling like you haven't got an option or a choice but to go back to this situation. Because with Mercury, it wants you to redo things. It wants you to relook at things. So the divine is saying that there is going to be a question like, are you sure? Are you finally sure that this situation is well and truly done? Because having Gemini, the ruler, Mercury retrograde, these are really powerful energies that are inviting you to truly look at this situation before you go forward. Now, Mercury goes direct on the 4th of June. So it could be that around the new moon on the 30th of May, you're cutting those cords. Okay, you're deciding once and for all that you're making some changes. And then you could be seeing that by the time that Mercury is starting to go direct, this is when you could be seeing that finally momentum is starting to build. Finally, the wheels are starting to turn. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that you could just be feeling like you're being pulled between a rock and a hard place. You are just like, there's a tug of war, a mental tug of war, because Gemini is very much about the mind. Okay, so this is what I was saying to you, that if you're wanting a prayer done, if you're wanting a candle lit, if you're just wanting the divine to work with you to process this situation with a lot more ease, again, the candle service is in the description box below. I was working today and I was having a great time just with Tara here. She is amazing, and it was great. Okay, I don't need to go into it, but it was awesome. I'm really happy with everything that is currently going on, and I'm really happy that I'm getting positive results from you guys who did your ceremony on the lunar eclipse on Scorpio blood moon, and I am still processing some of your footages and some of your pictures. So if you haven't got your pictures or your videos yet, these are still coming. Okay, there was a lot of you to work with, so it just takes some time just to get everything out the door. So just give me some time. So when we're looking at our tarot cards, remember I was telling you that there's a situation that is here. I like the tarot cards that you received, because now we are seeing you being asked again to make a choice. Because when we're talking about the number 2s, it is a choice that you have. Do you keep on returning to situations that keep hurting you? What is it going to be? Your guides, your ancestors, the divine wants to know. And so once you've made a choice, the divine is saying that stay the course. Okay, if you're starting to manifest, if things are starting to change, if things are starting to go right for you, stay on that path, because this path is receiving one of my favorite cards, which is the 9 of Cups. Look at you now. Okay, there is joy, there is fulfillment that is being brought about with the energies of the 9 of Cups. So you made your decision. You were not tempted to go back to the past that has repeatedly kept on hurting you and breaking your heart. And because you made that choice, you started focusing on manifesting your new beginning. And in focusing in manifesting your new beginning, you are receiving your wishes come true card. The 9 of Cups is the card of your wishes coming true. And I thought, wow, how powerful, how divinely delicious that is, because we are seeing you here making a wish, and we're seeing you here being promised that new beginning and being told that you're manifesting that new beginning if you stay on the path. And now we're seeing you here enjoying your new beginnings. And this feeling that was here is now 1,000,000 miles away. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that you have a happy ending. This is very much a possibility of a happy ending, but you have to choose whether you're going to stay in a situation that has you feeling like this, or whether finally you're going to be brave enough to exit a situation so that you can start enjoying these beautiful new beginnings that are waiting for you to get up and to start making your way to these blessings that are here, to your wishes coming true. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye from me. Bye.